I caught him cheating, so I took Plan B in front of his mama while crying at Sunday dinner. Yeah, I deadass did that shit. My name Kiara, I'm 26, and before you start talking slick, let me tell you how wild this shit got. Like I ain't even plan it, I snapped. And it wasn't even over nothing new. He been on some bullshit. But this one? This one broke something in me. It was a regular-ass Sunday. Same as always. We was getting ready to go over to his mama house for dinner like we do every other week. She do this thing where she act like she don't like me, but still call me baby and talk loud so everybody hears she think I'm too good for her son. She ain't wrong. But she still be in my business heavy. Anyway, his name is Jamal. We been together 3 years. 3 long years. We live together, split the bills, well, I pay more, but whatever. We got one car between us and I let him drive it most days cause his job out in the suburbs, and I work at the laundromat around the corner. It made sense. Till it didn't. So that day, he drivin', I'm in the passenger seat scrawlin' IG. Nothing out the ordinary. Then I get a DM from some girl named Tiana. I ain't know her, but I seen her in his likes before. Her message said, you should ask Jamal why he left his hoodie at my place Thursday night. I blinked. Then blinked again. Jamal look over like, you good? I said, what you do Thursday night? He said, worked late, why? I ain't say nothin'. Just kept scrawlin'. Tiana sent pictures. Nigga sleepin'. Hoodie on the couch. Screenshot of their texts talkin' bout, you sleep so peaceful and all that corny ass shit. I ain't even go off right there. I ain't yell. I just sat real quiet, like too quiet. That scary quiet where your chest feel tight. He knew. He kept sayin', why you so quiet? I just said, drive. We pull up to his mama house. Whole fam outside grillin', Logan, his auntie got the music goin'. I walk in first, give his mama the fake hug, sit at the table like I ain't just see what I saw. Dinner start. Chicken, greens, mac and cheese, the whole nine. He sittin' next to me trying to act normal, pouring me some juice like I ain't about to ruin his whole bloodline's evening. Then I remembered something. We had raw sex that Friday night. Yeah. That Friday night. Right after he left this bitch house. So not only was he cheatin', he was raw dogging her and then comin' home trying to lay up with me. I swear something in my soul cracked. I excused myself. Went to the bathroom. Took a deep breath. Then I pulled the Plan B out my purse, cause yes, I already had it. I had a feelin'. I went back to the table. Looked around at all these niggas who look like Jamal if you squint. His uncle, his cousins, his big goofy-ass brother. Then I looked at his mama. And I popped that pill with my sweet tea. I started cryin'. Real tears. Let my mascara run. She said, baby, what's wrong? I said, I just took Plan B. I found out Jamal been cheating. I can't have no baby by no cheatin' ass nigga. Table went silent. His cousin dropped a fork. His mama clutched her chest. Jamal? Looked like he seen death. I stood up slow. Wiped my face. Said, I hope y'all enjoy the food. I won't be back. Walked out like I was in a movie. He followed me outside begging like, Key, come on, don't do this here. You be an extra. I said, no nigga, you was bein' extra when you left your hoodie at a bitch house like you ain't got somebody who wash your drawers and cook for your broke ass. He said, why you always gotta make a scene? I said, 'cause you love actin', so I gave you the show. Got in the car. Drove off. Y'all think it end there? Nah. Next day, I post the screenshots. Caption, 3 years for this? Enjoy your freedom lil boy. His phone blowing up. Tiana comment in hearts. His mama text me like, you ain't have to embarrass him in front of the family. I said, no, I didn't. But I wanted to. She ain't respond. Week later, he come by to get his shit. Cryin'. Real tears. Snot and all. Talkin' 'bout he miss me. I said, you miss the stability. You miss the meals. You don't miss me. He said, you just gone throw us away? I said, you did. I just gave it a headstone. Shut the door. Watched him leave. Everybody say I shoulda handled it different. That I was petty. But let me ask you something, why is it always the girl who gotta be graceful when she get played? Why I gotta take it on the chin when he ain't even care to cover his tracks? I don't regret the plan B. I don't regret the cry. I don't regret the silence after. I regret wasting 3 years on a nigga who couldn't even be honest. Who couldn't even keep it real when I asked a simple question. So yeah. I caught him cheatin'. And I took plan B in front of his mama while cryin' at Sunday dinner. And I'd do it again. So boom. Part 2. It's been 4 months since I took that plan B in front of his mama while cryin' at Sunday dinner. Most people thought that was the end of it. But nah. Real life don't tie up with a bow like that. Real life messy. Real life got aftershocks. My name's still Kiera. Still 26. But now? I'm back at my cousin Toddy apartment since I gave Jamal the lease. Yeah, I left him the apartment. Not out of grace, out of spite. It was in my name and I deadass told the landlord I was movin' and let that shit go into eviction just so it'd mess with his credit, not mine. My new spot? Ain't fancy but it's peaceful. It got roaches but no liars. That's a win in my book. Anyway, after the Sunday dinner debacle, Jamal went ghost for like 3 weeks. No texts, no calls. I knew he was embarrassed. But deep down I also knew he wasn't done. Niggas like him never done. Sure enough, he came crawlin' back. I was workin' my shift at the laundromat when he showed up. Hoodie on, standin' by the vending machine like he ain't just destroyed 3 years of my life. I was foldin' somebody's crusty-ass towels when he came over. He said, "Key, can we talk?" I said, "We talkin' now. Say what you gotta say." He hit me with the classic, "I fucked up." No shit. He told me he been seein' a therapist. That Tiana ain't mean nothin'. That he was scared of commitment. That I made him feel small. All the usual tired-ass excuses wrapped up in fake accountability. I ain't bite. I said, "You done or you done?" He said, "I want you back." I laughed. Loud. In his face. Nigga, the only way we gettin' back together is if Jesus himself send a group chat and add us both. I turned back to my folding. He left. But not before he tried to touch my arm and I flinched so hard my coworker D came out the back like, "You good, Key?" That was the first sign he ain't know how to stay gone. Next thing I know, he start poppin' up everywhere. I'd be at the corner store, he there. I'm gettin' gas, he pull up on pump 3. Even saw him outside my new spot once, sittin' in a lift trying to act like he ain't watchin'. I had to get a new phone number. Blocked him on everything. Even told my mama if he call the house, don't pick up. Now here's where it get even wilder. Tiana. The girl he cheated with? She DM'd me. "Hey Kiera, can we talk woman to woman?" I rolled my eyes so hard I got dizzy. I said, "What you want?" She said, "I ain't know y'all was still together. He told me y'all broke up." I said, "Girl, he was eatin' my ass the night before he left his hoodie at your house." She sent a long-ass paragraph about how she was sorry, how he did her dirty too, how she thinks she pregnant. I sat with that one. She said, "I just thought you should know." I ain't respond. I just screenshot it and sent it to his mama. "Your grandbaby on the way. Might wanna get a gift registry started." She ain't say nothin' back. But I know she saw it. And y'all, he really tried to spin me as the villain. He told his whole block I was crazy. That I took Plan B in front of his mama 'cause I was dramatic and wanted attention. As if he ain't pushed me to that point. Word started getting around. People start treating me like I was unstable. Old friends actin' funny. Mutuals pickin' sides. You ever feel like you losin' people over his mistake? That shit mess with your head. But I pushed through. Started doing hair again on the side. Toddy let me set up a lil chair in the corner of our kitchen. I was stacking cash, mindin' my business, focusing on me. Then boom. One of my old clients, Tamika, introduced me to her brother Dre. Dre was chill. Had a gap in his teeth but made it look sexy. Worked construction. Paid his own phone bill. Had a daughter he took care of every weekend. Sounded like a unicorn after dealin' with Jamal. We went on lil grocery dates. Cooked together. Watched reruns of Martin. He ain't try nothin' too fast. He just showed up. I started feelin' safe. And that scared me more than bein' hurt. 'Cause when you been hurt, you learn how to move through pain. But safety? That shit foreign. Then one night we was watchin' a movie, and I saw a text on his phone light up. Miss you red heart, Kiera sweat droplets. Y'all. I nearly threw up. I said, who the fuck is this Kiera? He said, nah, it's not what you think. I said, is that another Kiera or you got me saved in your phone twice? He started stutterin'. I ain't wait for the answer. I left. Again. Sat in the stairwell cryin' like I was in a damn music video. I realized in that moment, I was attractin' the same type of niggas in different fonts. Niggas who love bomb, play victim, then flip the script. So I stopped. Stopped trying to date. Stopped explainin' myself. Stopped goin' to the same places. Changed my route to work. Got a therapist. Got new locks. Got real friends back. And one night, I went back to Sunday dinner. Uninvited. Jamal wasn't there. His mama looked surprised as hell when I walked in with a peach cobbler and a lil smirk. I said, don't worry, I ain't finna take no pills today. Just here to return the Tupperware. She chuckled. Said, you always did have a way of making an entrance. We ate. Talked. I left. On the way out, she said, he miss you. I said, he miss control. I ain't lettin' nobody play me ever again. And I meant it. So no. I don't regret what I did. I regret how much of myself I gave to people who ain't even earn it. But now? Now I'm good. Single. Focused. Real as hell. And if another nigga try me? Well. I still keep Plan B in my purse. Just in case. So boom. Part 3. It's been a whole year now. A full 365 since I popped that Plan B like communion at Sunday dinner in front of Jamal's whole bloodline. A whole year since I watched his mama clutch pearls that cost less than the pain her son caused. A year since I realized that being quiet never got me peace, just delayed chaos. My name's still Kiera. Still 26, well, now 27. I got a lil apartment of my own now. Ain't big, but it's mine. Rent on autopay. Fridge got more than just condiments and bottled water. I'm doing hair full-time now, kitchen stylist turned booked and busy. Got a lil ring light, Instagram page poppin'. I even started sellin' lashes and edge control. Hustlin'. Quiet. Focused. But of course, peace don't last long when you're past allergic to boundaries. Jamal came back. Not physically. Not at first. But he started leaking my posts again. Commentin' on my reels like shit sweet. Still the baddest with the lil fire emoji. Nigga please. This the same man who let me cry in the passenger seat while he lied about workin' late when he was really giving hoodies and dick to side chicks. At first, I ignored it. Then he DM'd me. Proud of you. For real. I left him on scene. He unsent it. Sent another one. Let me take you out, just to talk. No drama. I showed Toddy. She said, girl, don't even look at that. You done already graduated from his broke curriculum. Don't go back for summer school. But I ain't gon' lie, part of me was curious. Not to be with him. Hell no. But to see. To look that man in the face and know he don't control shit no more. So I said yes. We met at this lil barbecue spot off 89th. He looked the same. Hoodie, chain, trying too hard to look effortless. I came beat to the heavens, lip gloss poppin', and a dress that said you fumbled. He smiled real big when he saw me. Damn. I said, don't damn me. Speak. We sat. Ate. Talked. He told me Tiana had the baby. A boy. He named him Malik. I said, cute name. Shame he got a fuckboy for a daddy. He laughed like it was funny. I wasn't jokin'. Then he got real serious. Said he'd been thinkin' about me a lot. That he ain't never had nobody ride for him like I did. That I was home. I said, I ain't a destination, nigga. I'm a lesson. He looked hurt. Good. I said, you ain't miss me. You miss the version of me that let you get away with murder and still brought you a plate. That version dead. He said, I just wanted to say sorry. I nodded. Now you said it. You can go. Walked out and never looked back. But the real twist? Tiana hit me up again. Can I call you? I said, why? She said, I just need someone who understands. I said, girl, I graduated that class. I ain't doing no extra credit. She said, please. So I gave her 5 minutes. She told me Jamal barely sees the baby. That he said he depressed. That he ain't built for fatherhood. I told her, he wasn't even built for monogamy. Why you shocked? She cried. I ain't have much sympathy, but I ain't cruel either. I said, you need help? Get help. But don't expect me to fix what you walked into with open eyes. I hung up. Blocked her. Blocked him again too. I ain't got time for recycled pain. Now? Now I'm working on me. I go to therapy. I journal. I pray sometimes. Not religious but. I talk to God when I need somebody who won't screenshot my feelings. I got a new man. Real low-key. Drives a truck. Got 2 kids and full custody. He ain't flashy, but he shows up. Calls when he says he will. Ain't trying to fix me, just trying to know me. I told him up front, I ain't perfect. I'm still healing. He said, good. That mean you human. And maybe I still got some toxic in me. Maybe I still keep that plan B in my purse like a scar I can't stop touchin'. But I ain't lettin' no man ever break me like Jamal did. I let that pain stretch me, not shrink me. So yeah. Part 3 ain't about revenge. It's about power. About peace. About knowin' who the fuck I am without some nigga to validate me. And if they ever ask again why I took Plan B at Sunday dinner? Tell Kiara got tired of being Plan Z. Now I choose. Always.